This came out yesterday, about 24 hours ago, where the Chicago Bears will host the Cincinnati Bengals during training camp. Now, this is going to be a very interesting. Now, what usually happens is the opposing team, in this case Cincinnati, will come in 2 or 3 days before their preseason game, and they'll scrimmage. They'll do ones versus ones, twos versus twos, and so on. And this will be a very interesting and eye-opening look at where the Bears are. We know that Cincinnati, they play in probably the toughest division in the NFL. With a healthy quarterback, they are always competing for at least the playoffs, maybe even the Super Bowl. And so this will be a very good test to see where the Chicago Bears are, versus where they think they should be. Now, obviously, preseason, it's always still a little bit early. The finished product is always very different depending on when you're looking at it, preseason versus the end of the season. But this is going to be a good little litmus test, essentially because, we know that most of the starters don't play in the preseason. So this is going to be very interesting to see what really comes out. We'll see how good the ones are. Everyone looks good when when they're in shorts and they're going half speed, but how will they look when they're going against live competition, against men that are trying to compete for a position on a roster? Who will actually stand out? Guys, I'm interested to know what your take is on it. How do you think the Bears will look going up against the Cincinnati Bengals in live action? How will Caleb Williams and the offense look versus the defense? Now, I'm not really sure, quite honestly. I don't follow the Cincinnati Bengals closely, so I don't know how great their defense is. And so, again, this is going to be very eye-opening when this actually happens. You can see the Bears on Thursday announced that they will host the Cincinnati Bengals at Hollis Hall for practice on Thursday, August 15th, in advance of their preseason matchup on Saturday, August 17th at Soldier Field. So like I said, they come in a couple days before, and they're going to practice ones versus ones. What's really always exciting is what usually comes out during training camp are the different fights that usually happen. These are usually the most exciting things because, these guys are all competing at the highest level, and we'll see. I'm very curious to see how the offense will look, because it's one thing when you let the media control the narrative about how well the offense looks and how well Caleb Williams looks. It's going to be completely different when you're actually going to see for yourself how he looks against other people that aren't trying to boost and coddle his ego. And that goes for everybody on the offense, including, the offensive guard that is in and out, on vacation. So I'm very curious. What do you guys think? Comment in the comment section below what you think about the Bears scrimmaging, hosting the Cincinnati Bengals on August 15th before the preseason game. Hopefully we'll learn a lot about it. Be sure to follow, like, comment, share, subscribe to the Bear Claw podcast, where we talk all things Chicago Bears.